Hello and welcome back to NLC7. There we go. We're gonna head back to Army warehouses and get our gear and some other shit. Gotta figure out a couple things to do. Maybe some cooking, but I don't think so. Supposed to go to the thicket, but I don't think we're going to do that today. Gotta go to radar, so maybe we'll do that. I don't think we have what we need to go into the labs yet. I think we gotta go see Doc first. Should probably wait for the submission too. Oops. Hello. I've never seen it crash with no text. It's frozen. Alright. Let's reboot. Try again. And we're back. There we go. Let's put on our fucked up mask. What's up? Do I have vodka? No. Wait. Who's up here? Oh. What's fun? Well, he's not Bono. Sparrow. Benny Limp. Yurko Local. Blebimble. Actually, I think I'm gonna need this moonlight to open up my stash. Then I'll have to get a different artifact for the monolith exo, which I think I have. I wonder if this is faster than running. Once I get to the stash, I'm gonna read Strelok's final note too. It's a monolith lore. Took 6 hours, that's awesome. I'll have to carry the level 3s with me though. Alright. No! Let's sleep first. Oh, perfect. Oh yeah. Hopefully I can open the stash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not working. Could this be the end? I'm a little nervous. Fingers crossed, my friends. Oh. How much more carry weight this one has? Plus 60. If I can sell it to this. No, that one's gone. Oh, I still have so much percentage on the compass. That's awesome. Wait, what? It's pretty fine. Almost killed me. Now we're okay. Alright, what can I cook? What can I cook? I don't know what I need a symbiont for yet. We're gonna sell this, I think. Well, this will be good for Dead City. Need to repair this? I do. I'll just repair the APS at what's his name? Lisa Pet. Alright. Don't need these right now. Trade that at Arnie. This, see what we can get. So many rubies. Definitely in the end game. Never got my magnet pistol. Stocking up on ammo still. Still got a symbiote. I've used that in ages, but I can never find ammo. And this is annoying ammo to get. So, what else do I need or don't need? Put that away for now. And this will save it for desperate times. Same with that. Figure out the artifact situation. I may need to wait for the eye. All my level 3s. Gotta give that to Ivar. I have a lot of level 3s. Alright, so one for the stash. One for the exo. One for Ivar. 2 for storage. Radioactives in there. Putting all my stam arts in one. Level 1s in another. And my level 2s. This is a Burr's Grandma's bees. So I'm gonna have that and that. I just need the absolute recipes. What do I need to do to get those? Barter. doesn't say. I think I need apps, modificates, and things like that for dummies, but he wasn't like taking any of the dummies. Actually, I need a stamina artifact. Dun. Go. That's everything. Oh, I have another weapon repair kit. Good. To drop just a little weight. Hopper is on. What's up, Max?
Да не буду я с тобой говорить.
Hey, bro. I think at some point I need 2 more checks, so my plan is to sell the just wear it for now. That's Sci-Health. Sell this ruby pellicle and convert to checks. I'm surprised I never lost my money in the mission. We got a lot to do down there. I've got to give the guy the PDAs. I have to charge my EXO. I guess that's it. Yeah, I brought the ghost suit because I learned that I can give it to Raven for good reward. So once we charge this up, we're gonna sprint on over there. Down to Dark Valley. Gotta keep an eye out for new artifacts too. Re-up our stash. We got a lot of empty cases. Oh, we also have to give Ivar his goldfish, which I think is going to be a waste. I think he's just going to give us a recipe. But we'll see. I mean, I'm going to survive it. With all due respect, I have the necessary artifacts. Let's see if it's different or not. Here you go. Connect your PDA. I'll download the recipe for you. And so you don't feel bad about giving away such a rare artifact, take one of these dummies. Sweet. Sweet. Got any more interesting recipes? There are ways to transform a night star into mama's beads. Nice, huh? Only I understand you've already helped me, but could you bring 2 containers for 1 and 3 artifacts? You understand. Now I really need them. Will you bring them? Yeah. I think I already have that recipe. But I got a cola box, so that's cool. And then from a cola box, you can make a steel cola box. And then a titanium. And this is what I was doing, and then I lost it. But I don't have a way to use it for there. So hopefully I can trade the cola box for the absolute recipe. I don't know if you need 2 dummies or not. I think it's just 1. That would be perfect. And then I don't know what I'm gonna get. Am I gonna get the big sniper rifle? I guess I can check with the console, because I can just save scum the trade. Where is it? I can't. Oh, it's on my belt. Oh yeah, baby. 2 checks.
Здорово, обещанный.
Is your miracle charger available? Level 3, baby. Let's go big. Swing by in about 2 hours. And the nice thing is that I still have things to get me upstairs. And I'll throw in my flash as well.
Патроны не нужны?
It's got a nice selection. Didn't get me that much. Alright, 35.26. What can we get? That's what we're gonna need for the sniper. I really don't know how strong it is. This is gonna go so fast. I did finally try out the SVU, or I could just power up my favorite gun. It really is the best gun. 45 rounds and all. Way better than the VSS. I don't think I have a 7.6251 gun. There we go. Let's be realistic here.
Спасибо.
Around without it. Take care of this. I bet I'm fully rested, but I'll still try it. There we go. Yeah. And this last one I'll just sleep freely. One, two, three. Okay, last one. Let me go pick up our charged exo as well. We're getting everything done, man. It's awesome. Okay. Wolf, we picked up a couple of your ragamuffins at the garbage and here the little swamp, sitting doves under a tree huddling together. And notably, out of all their clothes, only one artifact fell for the two of them, and even that without pouches. Caught an interesting moment today. Heading to Yantar, loaded up, decided to sneak by the freaks at the construction site quietly. Got near the wagon and the mercs spotted me, the bastards. Started shooting at them. Took down two, wounded another, and then a blowout, damn it. I'm in the wagon, thinking the wounded one's a goner. Waited it out, went to collect the spoils, and the freak's still alive. Felt sorry for him, just a young one. While I was getting a medkit out of my pack, he poof and vanished, that freak, like he sank through the earth. Dan Bog. More like Bog Dan. People saw some chick in the swamps. Lies? Check. And there's no box. There is. Want to bet a crate of beer? Tourists. Anyone fought burrs in the sanatorium? How to lay them down. Point blank, mate. Point blank. Or you can sneak up and stab. Piercing blow. Yeah, we've read this before. Listen here, ghoul. I know for sure I took down one of you, and I feel lighter for it, and I'll rig the container. Go, take it. Look who's talkative. Don't play the hero. It's not worth it to mess with us. We're asking nicely for now. We'll get it one way or another. Why the silence? Well, you asked for it. So, question. Who's been to the wild territory? Tell me. Lots of critters there? Enough to make sure you won't suffer long. Sharpie. Are you completely mad? They're probably trying to catch the death truck. We're sitting in an old, but somewhat sturdy cellar, hiding from the emission. Lord, the stench. We smell worse than bums. In these suits, the body doesn't breathe at all. And from fear on top of that, we're always wet. Hygiene here is just hopeless. Old mattresses thrown right on the rotting floorboards, crawling with insects. Wood lice and centipedes no longer irritate us, but the lice? Just wish the emission would end. Wish it would end already. Whirligig. Such a whistle. Mesmerizing like the wind before a blowout. And above that place, it's like a swarm of gnats. Don't dawdle. Gather your strength and jerk away from it before it sucks you in. Recipe from the Swamp Doctor. Apply a jellyfish, all properties to 0, to your feet overnight. Cures fungus. I like it. Well, no stashes, but I think we have three to get right now anyways. There we go.
Проходи, проходи. Проходи, проходи.
I'm running so fast it's going to be hard to avoid any witch's jellies. There shouldn't be any on the wall though. Maras? I don't think so. Beautiful. Oh. Saw you, bitch. You do better than that. Wasn't the swine hatch in Dark Valley? Or maybe it was the abandoned building with the second floor. Oh yeah, it's probably bandit base. Alright. First things first. What about my order? Your luck's like a drowned man's, marked one. Got exactly the artifacts you asked for. Taking all at once or one by one? It's a pity to waste rubles on this. I'll think some more. Voron, you said you're interested in unusual things. I found this distinctive suit in a lab at Yantar in a Deadstalker's backpack. It seems to be Ghost's suit. Maybe your clients would be interested in such a thing. Definitely unique item. You won't find another one like it. I've heard about this suit. Legends say Ghost never carries medkits. Everything heals on him like a dog. Also, its smart design reduces fatigue. Well, if it suits you, I can give you a tip on a stash. Rumor has it, it's a worthy loot. What do you say? I've sent the tip to your PDA. It's somewhere in the swamps. Oh, shit. I don't want to go to the swamps. What you gotta do, what you gotta do. Alright. There and there. There's swine hatch. Oh, I get it. It's the hatch and there's a bunch of pigs near it. Maybe I should just go to the thicket. Talk to Doc. Since I'm in Dark Valley. Where's my gun? Go. See what we got here. That's pretty good. I mean, unnecessary, but not pointless. I don't know. That's the longest way, isn't it? This is faster. I don't think I need to do that. Let's just go back to the garbage. Oh geez. Can the speed boost kick in, please? There we go. What do I need to do now? The swamps, I think. Oh my god. You know what? I think I'm gonna go to Yantar first and get the absolute recipe. And then when we buy the gun, and pick it up in swamps, that's when we'll go down there. I can pick up the dash from all territory too.
Проходи, проходи. Не стой столбом, проходи. Говори.
I love the hopper so much. There's a pipe somewhere here. Oh, here. No, maybe not. Where the hell is this pipe? I don't want to hear you anymore.
So, then.
I'm annoyed. Pipe, where are you? There. Sweet. Ooh, do we have poltergeists here? I guess we do.
Так, мужик, чего ж там у тебя? Хозяйственный ты был, мужик.
Ooh. You're taking all this stuff, huh? Huh. Nailed it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I gotta eat.
Годится.
Sweet. What's up, Doc? I've placed your device at the cordon. Got any data? Yes, some data is coming through, but it seems there's an error. It turns out that the spatial continuum's phase amplitude remains independent of the gradient of remoteness. Only the temporal constant changes. But that's impossible. We will need to try to derive the general teleportation field equation from these materials. Of course, a thorough check and recheck are needed. I see. And how long will you recheck? I don't know. Some time will certainly be needed to derive the general trends. I think we're on the verge of a revolution in understanding the very fundamental foundation of the universe, time. If everything is confirmed, then I will mention you in my report. I'm just thrilled. But instead of a mention in a report someday, could you give me something substantial right now? You're quite mercantile. Will you take medical drugs? Here's a bit. Not much, but it won't hurt. Cross your fucking fingers, boys. Yes, I can take it. The absolute for health, radiation, and psi health, or explosion, firearms, and carry weight. Do I want a healing? Wait, I'm just going to trade it away. So a burner for 15 or an Electra for 15. Well, I know it's a lot easier to find. That would be an Electra. Give me that recipe. Oh, I have so much money for him. That's awesome. I don't need anything from him, though. I have, like, no needs at this point. I can get to the cordon for a second level. It doesn't even seem worth it. Okay. Fucking radar. Right. I wanted to ask about the so-called Guardians of the Monolith. Who are these people? That's what I'm talking to you about. Monolithians aren't exactly people. Their consciousness is restructured by the monolith according to a special program, meaning they perform some controlling function and are like living receptors of the monolith, through which it sees, hears, feels this alien world for it. They have some mental connection with the monolith, and some of them don't even need to speak anymore. So, these are the very zombies? No, not at all. These aren't exactly brainless zombies, drained souls, but they're not people in the usual sense. Rather, a body with substituted consciousness, levers, a working mechanism. They lose the ability to think rationally and become something akin to worker bees, an organism with some single function. This, of course, is very conditional, but they exactly don't go mad like those who get a shard. But you say they're with substituted consciousness. Yes, monolithians can carry their special pieces of monolith, that is, their special code, which controls their behavior. But at the same time, they must remain sane, on their level, of course. Their role, to somehow lure new potential carriers of the shard, and then filter out those ready to leave, who matured, so to speak, and also to guard the approaches from those mentally aimed against the monolith. But something human remains in them? Certainly. Not everyone immediately becomes monolithians. In our universe, nothing happens instantly, as there is the factor of time. Perhaps in the monolith's universe, there's no time, but we can't understand that. Therefore, a transitional process is presumed, when a person is not yet a monolithian, but already and not quite a human. Probably for some understanding of themselves on a human level, they must explain somehow these phenomena in essence, say, through the creation of a cult, religion. This is the easiest for a human to understand the incomprehensible. By what criteria does the monolith select those who will serve it, and who will carry its shard? Here I can't say anything. If there are such criteria, they are unknown to us. Impossible neither to understand nor predict what something from another world thinks. In that world, ideally, the logic must be completely different if it exists at all. Alright, but if at the stage of, the initial stage of monolithization, so to speak, somehow erase the record or, as you said, psychomatrix of the monolith, then what happens to the person? Will they become normal again and behave exactly like a human? It's hard to say. Probably everything depends on the depth of influence. If the inserted code is insignificant, then most likely the human in such an individual will prevail. But he won't remember something, because in place of the erased, conditionally speaking code, the person doesn't get the previous data erased by this code. Wow. Did you follow that? I mostly did. Oh, hey. So I was probably a monolith that they erased the programming from and inserted somebody's memories. That's my guess. Anything else you wanted? And what about you? You're not here because of me. I got my own business. But it was about time we met. You know Fang well, don't you? Yes. Sakharov told me he gave you a helmet, and that Fang was supposed to be taken for treatment. Did you help Fang? I helped, just not the way the professor said. I directed him to the foggy thicket to the doctor. So, he's still here, in the zone? Yes, he's currently in a cave. The helmet doesn't work in the thicket, but we'll figure something out. And do you think that helped? He still won't be able to get out. And what else can the doctor do? Just feed him and that's it. Fang is alive and that's what matters. Doctor knows his stuff, and I helped as I could. The scientists offered you real help. Fang would have been taken away, and real specialists, not local charlatans, would have taken care of him. Only scientists can urgently evacuate someone, but you didn't take advantage of that help, and now you're comforting yourself that this way is better for Fang. For Fang, it makes no difference. He's still sitting in a basement as before. Well, it's your decision, not for me to judge. Just feel sorry for Fang. What's there to judge about? What did you do for him yourself? You must have known from the doctor that he was at Agroprom. Some judge you are. Any better yourself? Gassed me, fed me some nonsense, messing with me. You want to help, huh? I actually believe that. You've got your own agenda, clear as day. Calm down, what's done is done. Let's forget it. Well, that's it then. Have you returned? Can we finally talk? But let's do it without beating around the bush this time. Straightforward and concise, no poetic digressions. Alright, let's. Ask your questions. Do you know where S.T.A.L.K.E.R is? No. Do you know who I am? No. Do you know what the Monolithians want? Why do they need me? No. So, are all the specific questions done? Maybe we should go with the lyrical digressions after all. Do you know anything about Strelok's experiment? What was he doing in the foggy thicket? Roughly. He was pretty secretive and didn't share much. He had a fixed idea to reach the monolith and destroy it, and at that dead monolith in the foggy thicket, he intended to test a device to see how the monolith would react. Then what am I here for? Why the hell were you beating around the bush, following me, and always avoiding meeting? We could have met, and you could have told me this straight away. Why all the secrets? That's what's interesting. You were found in the foggy thicket when S.T.A.L.K.E.R was conducting his experiment. He said you just fell out of nowhere. That happens in the thicket. You've been there and might have noticed. But knowing S.T.A.L.K.E.R, I assumed it was hardly a coincidence, and he brought you there intentionally without telling anyone. I confronted him about it, asked him directly, why does he need you? Wanted to know more specifically what he was planning to do, how he was going to use you. And then? He kept silent, denied it, but asked to take care of you, to take you to the doctor. He was really worried about you. In your opinion, why did he need me, if at all? Heard different stalker stories about keys? About how the zone might let someone through only via a sacrifice? Think it's just tales? Well, I've actually encountered it, and I decided that that S.T.A.L.K.E.R had plans for you, and it's no coincidence you were there. This is all nonsense. Would he then worry about me, as you say? What kind of sacrifice is then taken to the doctor for treatment? Possibly. I thought about that too. But S.T.A.L.K.E.R later suddenly claimed that as a result of his experiment, part of his consciousness overlapped with yours. I didn't really believe him, but who knows with S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He disappeared abruptly after that, not telling anyone anything. Though this wasn't the first time, but he'd always come back. Not this time. And there's been no word from him since. I've looked for him, of course, at all the places he could be. I was a fool, no denying it. Always by his side, never let him out of my sight. And then I relaxed, didn't keep track of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, thought he'd gone off somewhere for a while. But he was cleverer, completely vanished and took his knowledge with him. And that's when you became interesting to me. Get to the point. I'm not much interested in your intrigues and relationships. S.T.A.L.K.E.R might have been bluffing, but I had to check. Whether there really is a part of his consciousness in you, and if so, where it leads, and if it ultimately leads to where it's supposed to. And most importantly, how? Again, some shadowy hints. Don't beat around the bush. I'm not. Why did you badmouth Ivar, the doctor? What was I supposed to learn from them? They themselves don't really know anything, and they just point fingers at each other and refer to you. I didn't badmouth anyone. I wanted you to learn about yourself, not just from me, but from them too, and to compare what each of us says. Otherwise, you wouldn't have believed if I had told you about the experiment, instead of Ivar the doctor. And it seems I achieved my goal, didn't I? What's it to you, anyway? I don't get it. What's your interest? Actually, I'm really curious what draws you towards the center. Whether it's your own consciousness or his. Was S.T.A.L.K.E.R bluffing or not? Will you be able to penetrate there? And most interestingly, how will you do it? You're striving for the monolith as far as I understand it. Is it you striving, or him? Again, this me, not me, my consciousness, his. What difference does it make to me now? Either way, I need to get there now to at least find out that much. That's good then. Alright, what about the monolithians, and those notes you gave me? How does that relate? That I don't know for sure either. The coincidences alarmed me, and admit it, the coincidences are very interesting. What if, in such a case, you might be able to use their weapons? Have you seen their interesting guns? Something tells me you're playing both sides. Someone's already interested in those guns, and it looks like I'm now a bargaining chip for you guys. Fits this suit and that, and the monolithians on top of that. I can't figure them out. You knew Lebedev, now the connecting swan, the main guy there, in Pripyat, among those crazies? I know Lebedev. He disappeared, and then suddenly his presence was detected in Pripyat. That he was with the monolithians, I suspected, but now you've confirmed my suspicion. And this, by the way, adds to those notes I gave you. Maybe he's also one of the marked ones. Haven't you noticed that some people head towards the center, not even knowing why? Some are accepted by the zone, and some are not. Why? What draws them? What? To hell with all this. All these secrets and guesses. Who's marked, who's not, why they go and where. I don't even want to think about it. Everyone has their own path in the end. I just want to understand myself and only myself, and to follow my path. Got it? And all these Lebedevs with their tasks. I mentioned him because the monolithians gave me a task. Strange, and also shrouded in mist. Can't understand them. Did you complete it? I'm still thinking about it. I suggest you do it. S.T.A.L.K.E.R also had dealings with them in the past and discovered something important. It seems to me, if they care about the monolith, then only they can show the way. But the trouble is, not to everyone. And you just got the honor. Ha! Dreamed of it all my life. You think, if I do their task, that connector will tell me the way? Most likely. What now then? I'm confused. You've told me all sorts of things, and then there's Ivar and the doctor. I don't know. I can't trust anyone anymore, not even myself. What's left for me, only to that monolith? And you, it seems, are just waiting for such a decision of mine. You shouldn't think about what I'm waiting for from you. That's my business. And as you rightly said, everyone has their own path, and only you can walk yours. And as I see, you've already made your decision. And you can't wait. Here I actually want to help you. Back in the day, let's say, I borrowed some information from S.T.A.L.K.E.R regarding the Chernobyl plant, specifically stashed locations. Don't know if they're his or not, but I think you'll find them useful. You realize this is most likely a one-way ticket. Don't even want to think about it. It's like thinking about death, just as hopeless. This is exactly where you should think everything through. Gear up fully, considering there's unlikely to be shops or service stations there. Understand? So those stash locations might come in handy. How caring you've become. Thanks, of course. Just, I'll think it over 10 more times. Putting off the inevitable? Think or not. If you've made a decision then, although this is indeed your path. Good luck. I really don't know. There's something here in this part of the map. I don't think I've been told how to get there yet. I mean, obviously this is the classic way. But, I think we have to maybe we have to finish with Swan Connector first. That was a great combo, by the way. I'm always putting in the best conversations at the end of these long videos. Yeah, for the real ones. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna run to Red Forest. Shit. I have to take care of this. Oh, come on. I don't like that. I was gonna try and save at that fire, but I think I need to just sprint past it all now. don't know. I don't know how that's possible with the burr. And he just stops me in my tracks. Way too many to kill. There's like 10 snorks. And then when the zombies start shooting, get it. That's the way to do it. Decided I'm gonna get to Misty Thicket through the Red Forest Tunnel. At least we're gonna try it that way. I don't even think that damaged the suit that much. I mean, it did.
Эй, мужик, ходи сюда, разговор есть. Только ствол спрячь.
Oh yeah. Video's getting long. I'm gonna stop recording and then immediately start again. See ya.